Hi everyone, Amy Starr Allen here. And in this video, I am just going to show you how easy it is to make a free gift, a lead magnet, something that you can attract your target audience members with. And I'm just going to show you how to create a PDF so that you can offer it to your audience. So I just got done, I know some of you know this, I just got done doing a 5-day challenge where I walked over 5 days. I taught the entire process of building a funnel for this purpose, what I call a freebie funnel, where you're giving away a free PDF or a video or an audio or whatever you want to give away to attract your target audience members. And one of the things that I taught is how to actually create the PDF and get it hosted so that you can provide a link to it for your audience. So in this video, I'm just going to talk about the actual PDF creation and then how to host it so that you can create a link to it. But I'm not going to go through the whole funnel process. I just want to focus on this step because there were a lot of people that were just excited that they finally learned how to do this. So I figure there's probably some other people that are still wondering how to create a PDF and how to create a link to the PDF to send to your audience members that opt in for it. So for the sake of today's training, I am going to use Google Docs, but you can create a PDF from, if you have a Mac, you can use Pages. If you're on a PC, you can use Word. There's a lot of different platforms. You can even use Keynote or PowerPoint and make it into a PDF if you like. For the sake of this training, I'm just going to use Google Docs because it's the most universal of all of these platforms that anybody can use. So depending on what platform you're using, it might look slightly different. The process of turning a document into a PDF so that you can use it, you can host it online, is going to be very similar no matter what platform you're using. It's just going to look slightly different depending on what platform you're using. So what do I mean when I talk about a PDF? So I'm just going to show you a couple of examples of some of the free lead magnets that I give away. Like I give these away like with my YouTube videos or on my social media. In my profiles, in the link in my profile, on my social media platforms, and on my blog. And I'm always giving away these free gifts because I know that the people that are going to exchange their name and email address for the gifts are in my target audience. Otherwise, they wouldn't want the free gifts, right? So it's a really good way to build an email list full of people who are very targeted audience members. So here are a couple of mine, and this is what I'm going to show you how to do. So here's one where I have 12 simple steps to promote your YouTube videos, and you see it's just a document that is now hosted on the internet, so it's PDF. I have another one here, 80 reusable content ideas, and you can see this is very simple. It's just a list of things. There's nothing fancy about it. Here's another one, 4 key mindset shifts. Here's another one, 16 places to gather targeted leads. So all these are a document with a cover that I created for it that I then turned into a PDF and then uploaded to the internet. So I'm going to show you really quick how to do this. So I create, your PDF, by the way, does not have to have a cover. Like if I wanted to, this could be page 1 of my PDF. Or like on this one, if I wanted to, this could be page 1. I don't have to have this cover page. I just do it because, I use banners on my blog and stuff. And so I like everything to be congruent. So if someone clicks on the banner on my blog and downloads this PDF, then I just like it to look the same. So I create these covers. If you want to create a cover, it's very simple to do. I'm not going to go into a detailed training about this, but I do have a detailed training that I did about this that I will link to so that if you want to check that out, you can. But I just used PicMonkey, and inside of PicMonkey, you'll see like there's all these templates that you can choose. So what I would suggest is just finding a template, like any template that you like, and then you would just, you can just swap out the image and the text and make it look however you want. So like if I say I want to replace this image, I can click on this. I can go replace image. I can just grab an image from my computer and it'll grab it, right? And then I can just change out this text and I can make my cover. So I would suggest just finding, a cover that you like the look and feel of. I'll give you another example. So this one, So I actually used this template for this. Do you see? It's the same thing. I just changed out the colors. So I just came in here and changed this to like my brand colors and I don't know what other color I had in there. I guess I left the blue. And then I just put in, my title, and I put my name here and stuff like that. So super simple to do. You would just come in and put your title, whatever your title is, or whatever. So anyway, this is super simple to do. Again, if I want to swap out this picture, here's the picture that I think I used for the other one, right? So I can put it in and then I can resize it or do whatever I want with it. And so that's kind of what I did. And then I moved the title up here and I moved like my name here. So that's all I did with this, right? And so you can really easily create a cover for your PDF to make it look a little bit more professional. I know mine had like these white lines on here. So if I go here, if I click shadow and outline and I click outline and I made mine white. So that's how I got this line here. And then, you can change the font to whatever you want. So I think this is the font that I used, and then I want to change the size. Anyway, that's kind of all I did when I created this other cover. So again, you can just go through the template library. If you're using PicMonkey or if you're using Canva, you can do the same thing and just create a cover for your PDF. And then all you're going to do is save the cover to your computer. And then when you come in to create your actual document, so again, I'm going to use Google Docs for this example. So all I would do is create a blank document. So if I was doing this in Pages, which is where I do most of mine because I have a Mac, it would be the same thing. I would just select a blank document. You can use a template if you prefer to use a template. So like in Google Docs, you'll see there's this template gallery. So if you click on that, it'll give you all of these templates. So if you see a template that you like and you just want to use the template for your PDF, you can do that as well. I just always just do a blank document because I don't really do anything all that fancy with my stuff. Like for the example with my content ideas, you can see all I did, and this is what I do with everything. I just start typing and I just type out. I usually do like a little intro and then I jump into the actual body of whatever my PDF is. So you would just type, hi, my name is whatever, introduce yourself, just type it out and format it however you like. Like if I want bigger font, maybe I want size 18 font, whatever. So you can format it however you want. You can easily add, insert pictures and stuff. If I want to insert an image, I can select an image and insert it in and line it up however I want. So you can go through and just do, type up your document, make it look the way that you want. If I want to add a cover, I would just do that on the first page. I would have my text start on the second page. And then all I would do is insert an image. The cover image that I created in PicMonkey, I would insert it right here. Insert image, upload from computer. And like, here's a cover that I created. So I could choose that and it just drops it right in here. And then if I want to make it bigger or whatever, I can stretch it out, move it around. All right, so I got it stretched out so it takes up the whole first page, and then I would just start typing up my document. I would create my entire document. I always add links in my document. Like when somebody opts in for a free gift, you want to give them as much value as possible inside of your checklist or your PDF or whatever you're creating, but you also want to give them the opportunity to take the next step with you. So if you have a product or service that's relevant to the free gift that you're giving away, at the end of your PDF, you can provide a link for them to learn more about that, write up a paragraph about it, provide a link for them to learn more about it or whatever. Like I have this guide, 16 places to gather targeted leads, and I let them know right in the beginning, make sure you read this guide till the end because I'm going to give you access to my my all-time favorite tool to streamline lead generation even more. And then at the end of the guide, I let them know the tool I use to create the resources page, blah, blah, blah. I say a little bit about it, and then I say, go check it out here. And if they click here, they can learn more about my favorite tool. And I'm an affiliate for the tool. So, I'm providing a ton of value for my audience with this guide, but I'm also letting them know where they can take it a step further if they want to use the same tool that I use. to generate leads online. Okay, so get your document completely done, put your links in. If you want to add a link, by the way, and again, this is going to probably look slightly different depending on what program you're using. Again, I'm in Google Docs right now, but it's the same general process. You highlight the text, click on this insert link, and then you would just put in whatever the link is. I'll just put Google for now, but you could put your affiliate link or your network marketing company sales page or whatever you're sending them to, and then it makes it into a link, right? So before you save this as a PDF, you want to make sure that, everything is the way that you want it. And then when it's done and you're ready to create it, save it as a PDF, all you're going to do is come under File, Download, PDF Document. And again, if you're using Pages or Word or whatever, it's going to look slightly, sometimes it'll say Save and you'll select PDF or Export PDF. But in Google Docs, it's File, Download, PDF. So you just click that, and then it's just going to ask you Save File, and you're just going to click OK, and you're going to name it, and you're going to save it to your computer. Okay, so then it's good to go. So then the next step, once you do that, all you need to do is upload it to the internet so that when someone opts in for it, you can send them in the welcome email, you can send them a link to it. So this is the way that I do it. I use the HBA funnel builder, as you guys know, and this is one of my favorite features of this funnel builder is that we can actually host our stuff here. We can host our PDFs and our audios on here. So if you're giving away a PDF, here's how easy it is. I would just come under Funnel Settings, File Manager, View All Files, and then I would just go Upload a File, and I would come grab the PDF that I just saved to my computer. So I'll just grab this one just to show you. So you can see it just uploaded it right here. And then if I click on this link, see how it says file was copied to clipboard. So now I have a link. So when I'm creating my welcome email in my autoresponder, I can link directly to this PDF because see, if I paste that link in to a browser, it takes me to the PDF. So that's how easy it is. If you don't have the HBA funnel builder, most funnel builders don't let you do this way. But so if you don't have it, you can upload your PDF to Amazon S3, or if you have a website, you can upload it to your website, but it needs to be hosted somewhere on the internet. And that's what I love about this funnel builder. So just to show you, like in my autoresponder, here's the follow-up email, the welcome email that they get when they opt in for this PDF. It takes them to this email that, I added a button to this email, and the link that's connected to this button is that link that I just copied from the clipboard of my PDF, right? So if I preview this email, when they click on this button in the email, it takes them right to the PDF. And so that's how I deliver it. They opt in via a form that's connected to my autoresponder, and then that email goes out and says, congratulations, here are your content ideas, and it fills in their name. Congrats, here are your 80 reusable content ideas. Click here to download the content ideas, and then I tell them a little bit more about it. And that's how easy it is. So that's how you create a PDF and upload it onto the internet and link to it in your email. So I hope this has been helpful. Again, I use the HBA funnel builder to do this. I use the HBA funnel builder for all of my funnels, like for the pages where people opt in to get my gifts. So for that same PDF, this is the page that they would go to where they would click on this and put in their name and email address. And then they, from here, their name and email address would get taken to my autoresponder, and that welcome email would go out, and they'd click on that button and it would give them the actual PDF that they're opting in for. So I built this in the HBA funnel builder. I use this funnel builder for all of my pages. It is awesome. So if you would like more information about this tool, number one, I will put a link under the video where you can get an overview of the funnel builder and purchase it if you're interested. And I also have over 50 videos on my playlist. I have a playlist on my YouTube channel with over 50 videos specifically about this tool because there's so many cool features of things that it does. So I'm always making videos to show some of the stuff because a lot of the features that it has are features that you're not going to find in other builders. And a lot of the other builders, most of the other builders cost way more than this one. This one is only $25 a month. And some of the other ones, that'll also allow you to create membership sites and product checkout pages and all the cool stuff that we can do with this. A lot of those cost $150 up to $297 a month. This one's only $25 a month and does everything that those other ones do. So if you want to learn more about some of the features, definitely I'll link to the playlist that I have as well, and you can watch some of my other videos about it. And like I said, I'll provide a link to just go straight to the page where you can learn about the tool itself and purchase it if you are interested. You will also find in the description under this video, if you're on my YouTube channel, you'll find links to all of these PDFs that I've been showing you in this demo, because I offer them all on my YouTube, under all of my YouTube videos as well. So you can find any of my free lead magnets. And so you'll see this whole process in play when you opt in for any of those. So I hope this has been helpful. Definitely leave me a comment if you have any questions, or to let me know that you stopped by. I'd love to hear from you. Give it a thumbs up if it provided some value for you today. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye for now.